Που δεν ξέρω κι εγώ πώς.
Άσχετη. Αυτό τι ξέρεις. Ω μαλάκα, η μουσική είναι φουλ δυνατά.
Από πού?
Από
Τι
το
παίζεις?
Batman.
Πέτρο, πού μένεις? Όχι, Πέτρο, ακούς?
Ναι.
Πού μένεις?
Σε ποια διεύθυνση μένεις? Θα ποια πόλη?
Πού μένεις?
Πού μένεις
Σε
εσύ?
ποια πόλη? Πόσο χρονών είσαι? Πού μένεις?
Ποιο είναι το χόμπι σου? Play Classic Edition. Αχα.
Θέλω τα παλιά καλά, τους παλιούς καλούς μήνες του Fortnite.
Τι θες?
Τους παλιούς καλούς μήνες του Fortnite. Δεν θυμάσαι που μπαίναμε και το πορώναμε 12 ώρα,
Yes.
Εσύ θυμάμαι είχες κάνει και 15 ώρα στο Fortnite. Το έχεις κλείσει
Ναι.
νομίζω.
Ό,τι έχω κάνει.
16 ώρο.
Το group ξέρω εγώ.
Θυμάσαι το group που είχαμε κάνει 17 ώρες, αλλά εγώ τις 5 ώρες δεν ήμουνα. Ή τις 6 ώρες. Εγώ είχα μπει 11 ώρες στο group ήμουνα. Και το group ήταν 17 ώρες. Ήτανε από τις
Αλήθεια.
8 το πρωί στις 12 το βράδυ.
Μπράβο.
Κάπου τόσο.
Εγώ ή εσύ?
Όχι, το έχεις φτιάξει εσύ νομίζω με τον Αλέξανδρο.
Ναι.
Και μετά είχα μπει κι εγώ.
Και είχε κρατήσει ούτε εγώ δεν ξέρω πόσο.
Ναι, 17 ώρες ήτανε.
Μαλάκα. Τι 17 ώρες ρε. Τώρα shoot λίγο. Τώρα shoot. Παίζω Batman και τέτοιο. Shoot τώρα.
One fateful night my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever.
Πέτρο, εσένα τι σου άρεσε πιο πολύ? Να γυρνάς από το σχολείο και να έχεις πολλά μαθήματα ή να γυρνάς από το σχολείο και να μην έχεις τίποτα?
Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos.
Τι είπες γιατί?
I was committed to
Εσένα τι σου
Arkham
άρεσε πιο πολύ? Να γυρνάς από το σχολείο, να μην έχει ίντερνετ και να μην έχεις μαθήματα, ή να γυρνάς από το σχολείο, να έχεις ίντερνετ και να έχεις πολλά μαθήματα?
Αχ, το δεύτερο.
Να έχεις πολλά μαθήματα και να έχεις και ίντερνετ στο σπίτι. Γιατί άμα δεν έχεις μαθήματα, δεν έχεις ίντερνετ, τι θα κάνεις όλη μέρα?
Spring has
Καλά, δεν
arrived
λέω
in
βασικά
Gotham,
μαθήματα.
and with it comes City
Και αυτό
Hall's
είναι καλά.
quarterly crime report. Crime is way
μιλάς
down
τώρα.
since the fall of the children of Arkham, marking
παίζεις?
another triumph for
Batman.
newly minted police commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if
Yes,
only the Knights could
Manali.
win a game, everyone would
Μπήκε
be
με
happy.
όλες.
Ναι, στο live.
Κάνεις live ρε.
Ναι.
Αλλά τα χιόλα το έχω να μείνω. Φούγομαι.
Romy Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he
Ακούσανε αυτό
really
που με
is?
έλεγες.
What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay
Και γι'
true
αυτό.
to yourself.
It's hard not to become the mask. At least a little.
I can believe it. We are what we do, after all. With you, I
Αποδεδοποιεί
question
το
whether
live είναι
Batman
και
is
τα
the
τρία
proper
που έχω κάνει
Thomas
σήμερα.
Bruce.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
standing by for support. look for something with a microphone. The Bat computer can intercept his communications.
Oh.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear
Γεια
Maury's
σου, κρύζι
conversation.
YouTube.
Al, I'm hacking into Maury's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over
Nice,
there
yeah,
wondering, what's Bruce
Καλά
Wayne
έπαιξε και εσύ,
doing in a
Chris.
place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high
Θα τους πω
rollers
αυτό.
go.
Ναι.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Ω, κατάλαβα
Stop
ποιος
me
είναι.
if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end.
And I end.
All that
Ω,
begins.
θα παίξει το βρωμόξυλο, κάτσε,
I
περίμενε.
don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in
Εντάξει,
the hood.
κατάλαβε.
I remember him from your father's time.
Θα παίξει βρωμόξυλο, θα πέσει βρωμόξυλο.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce,
Stay close and keep your head down.
excuse me?
Bullets are about to fly.
Okay,
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer? Yes.
Σήμερα.
I don't give a crap, let's go.
Αυτό μόνο. Αυτό. Δεν θα νομίζω άλλο.
The correct answer
Ναι, καλά.
is are you dead?
Άουτς, μαλάκα, τι τον έκανε.
Now, let's get started.
Μαλάκα. Τώρα περιμένετε, θα πέσει βρωμόξυλο θα τώρα, περίμενε. Αχ, είμαι έτοιμος. Εγώ κανονικά παίζω από κοντρόλ και με εσάς.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Τώρα Γερμανία τι ώρα είναι? Δεν ξέρω. Ω, βρωμόξυλο. Σας το είπα ότι θα παίξει βρωμόξυλο. Σας το είπα ότι θα παίξει βρωμόξυλο.
You okay?
Δεν μ' ακούγησε.
I'm okay.
Run, now.
What you did to that man, knocking him out like that, how did you do that? I had a different impression of you from TV.
Yeah, I'm a man of many talents.
That's an understatement. Thank you.
Ωραία, πάμε.
Commissioner Gordon on the
Τώρα
line. Scrapping
η
audio
Γερμανία
now.
είναι
Gordon,
7 και 25.
What's the status?
Και σε 3, 2, 1.
multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino.
Ωραία φίλοι, κάθε φορά που παίζω αυτό το παιχνίδι ανατριχιάζω.
A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in
Θα πέσει βρωμόξυλο.
He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
Ήρθε η ώρα για βρωμόξυλο.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Σας το είπα. Νομίζω αυτό νομίζω θα είναι λίγο που θα κρατήσει ή όχι, δεν ξέρω. I don't know. Λοιπόν, για πάμε.
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury. This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me. There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this!
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
Να το...
I've got visual.
Λοιπόν, ήρθε η ώρα.
That drone fully functional.
Λοιπόν, ήρθε η ώρα.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
Λοιπόν, για πάμε.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
It's the kind of conundrum that drives you to distraction.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Believe me, I know. Remember, choose your words.
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
You can just stall. I will get bored. You won't like that.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
Να το, ήρθε η ώρα.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables. How should I deploy when we're inside? I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
You're completely insane!
No, I don't believe that's it.
Ouch.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him
Λοιπόν,
hell. We're counting on you.
Ωραία, ήρθε η ώρα. Πάμε. Ήρθε η ώρα. Λοιπόν, πάμε.
You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Άντε, γεια σου. Οκ, πρέπει να τα βάλουμε αυτά τώρα.
Break it open.
With pleasure.
Για πάμε. Oh. Ah.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Gordon,
completely
now!
at my... Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Jag räknar från också.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Oh. Oh.
Follow the power line.
Okay.
There must be a weak point.
Έλα εδώ, θέλω να ξεφύγεις. Πρέπει να το κάνεις γρήγορα. Fuck.
That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns.
You thought that stunt with Maury would cover your escape.
Έλα.
I wanted to show you I could save him and still catch you. I don't have to compromise.
You haven't caught me yet. Nothing I've seen so far suggests you will.
Ό,τι να είναι, είναι μαλακία, είναι πώς να είναι. Για να πρέπει να κάνεις όλα αυτά τα βήματα για να κάνεις το thumbnail. Τι.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Να άκουσα. Τώρα δεν μπορώ, τώρα πρέπει να... Περίμενε τώρα.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Τι θέλει αυτή εδώ. Κάτι μου λέει μέχρι εδώ με έβαλε. Πρέπει να αγοράσω το κανονικό τώρα. Πες μου τι πρέπει να αγοράσω το κανονικό. Άμα με έβαλε να αγοράσω το κανονικό. Α, όχι, εντάξει.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it, down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
He was smart enough to slip through our fingers.
Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I don't know who you think you are, but I don't like your attitude.
Who I think I am? Oh, I know I'm your new best friend.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine. We're not always welcomed with open arms. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot.
Whatever you think you can bring to the table, I don't need it.
You knew me even a little, you wouldn't hesitate. Trust me, you want me on your side. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
Things could have gone better.
That's an understatement. The GCPD don't have the training to deal with maniacs like Riddler. They didn't back in the day, they don't now.
Yeah, thanks for the support.
I know it doesn't feel like it, Commissioner, but I'm here to help. Batman gets it. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her.
Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Think you made a good impression, Batman? My boss isn't usually that nice.
I'd like to see her on a bad day.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger.
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Of course, I...
Keep your pop psych evaluations to Riddler and stay out of my head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. I'm not here to step on any toes. Treat me and my people like partners. Promise you'll share anything on the Riddler. You and me aren't gonna have any problems at all. That's all. I just wanted to let you know where I stand.
Episode 1.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help. I need something cool.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Μπες. Ωχ, μπε όποτε θέλεις.
Lucius's latest model never ceases to impress. No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic blacks, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Well, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler. Just Riddler. Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzles soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
He gave this to me at a casino. Card games. Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
So it's something else. The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves. Selina. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it. Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. And don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Τι αμάξι είναι αυτό?
I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, just some tax papers. Accounting is doing an audit or something.
Well, you shouldn't have to be burdened with that. I can take them.
It's okay. I got it.
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great. You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micro-pulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Like, someone who needs another 4 hours of sleep?
That's because you work too hard.
Oh, that's rich. Coming from a man who pretty much lives in his lab. Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it.
Something your dad has been working on. Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Are you sure you don't have someplace to be?
Whatever. I've got to get back to orientation anyway. Have fun scratching your heads.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do. I understand your hesitation about involving her in this Riddler business. But, you should consider bringing Tiffany into the fold. Into the mission. If not now, then in the future. We're going to need help. If we're gonna be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
Well, do you know what she wants, Lucius? It's not for us to decide her future.
That's fair. It's just that our work means a great deal to me. I'd like to share that with her.
Let's put a pin in this for now. I think we've got enough on our plates. Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Σε αυτή δεν μ' αρέσει κάτι.
This office really represents you.
I like to think so.
Κλείσε λίγο μικρόφωνο, μην ακούγεται.
Is this you?
Ξέρω, κλείσε το λίγο για να ακούω τι να λέει.
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. I'm sorry that didn't last. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
How's it going down there?
I, left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane, they seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They're not attracted to me any more than the average citizen. We live in one of the most dangerous cities in the world, right? Stands to reason I'd run into a few psychos.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
Yeah, we were friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right? According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
I was trying to...
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
I didn't. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press, behind your money, your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
You've got the wrong idea. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Αυτό θα κάνεις πάνω σου, λέει την ώρα που κάνω εγώ live.
Bruce,
Που
get
κάνω...
my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
No.
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
No.
Lucius! Lucius! No!
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The GCPD is opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Ποιος?
You were always there for me, Lucius. From the very beginning. I'm gonna miss you.
He was a good man. To lose him like this, it's hard to bear. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations.
Believe me, Alfred, I know how you feel. But we can't make this about revenge. Riddler is a threat to Gotham, and that's why he has to be stopped.
As long as he is stopped. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back.
Σταμάτα!
I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Your dad was like family to me. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know.
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just normal corporate R&D stuff.
An explosion that size? In my dad's lab, maybe, but not in his office. I know a cover story when I hear one. And I am not that same gullible little girl who believed your ghost stories when I was 6. Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. You were trying to keep me away from it. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
How can you even ask me that? You have to believe me. I would never put Lucius in harm's way.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. It's just... I'm so angry. Just don't know who to blame. I miss him so much.
The service is starting. You should go be with your family.
Okay. Thank you, Bruce.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? Yeah, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Whoa, whoa. What the heck?
Bruce, what's going on? You know this guy?
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Jeez, Bruce, that's quite a grip. Gonna leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me.
Okay, από ό,τι κατάλαβα ο Τζόκερ είναι καλός.
It's the freedom that gets to you.
Και λίγο cringe.
I don't know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls.
Είναι λίγο cringe αυτός.
Where the lines were drawn.
How did you get out? Oh my God, did you escape?
Didn't have to.
Αυτή η μουσική από πίσω που
Dr.
παίζει.
Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
Whatever I said in Arkham, it doesn't matter now. The deal is off.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place. Saw those doctors.
And now, he's gone. A vital link in our chain.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them, won't you?
Joker είναι πολύ
Please?
cringe.
I've got a lot riding on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Και μόλις που κοιτάει τις μαλάκα με ατριχιάζει.
I don't know what you're mixed up in, but I am not getting involved.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. Just makes me want
Joker, μπορείς να σκάσεις λίγο. Μια φορά.
lash out.
Joker, μπορείς να σκάσεις λίγο.
Just tell him you're sorry and let it go. He's very sorry. We both are.
I am. I'm sorry.
Μαλάκα, μιλάει πάρα πολύ.
Sorry, Bruce, that outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know?
Joker, μιλάς πάρα πολύ, ήδη βαρέθηκα.
I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, He's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised.
If I ever get my hands on him, I will tear him apart.
You don't know how glad that makes me, Bruce. You and me, we've got the same taste in people. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce. I really do. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down.
Do not get involved.
When this clearly means so much to you. No. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of this. Just meet my friends later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail. Enjoying the view?
Yeah, hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Towers start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do.
Wayne's still in one piece. It's the dead who deserve your sympathy.
They have it. Them and their families. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
Άρα δεν είναι ούτε εκεί. Μήπως είναι σε αυτήν,
The 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is
Είναι σε
an
αυτήν.
old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler, just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. I gotta watch out for her. She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Μάλιστα, okay.
Home.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. It's just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Λοιπόν. Εδώ έχει κάτι. Α, όπου?
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vane, isn't he?
Εδώ τίποτα άλλο. Ό, τι είναι αυτό?
No evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Μάλιστα. Okay. Τι άλλο να ψάξω δηλαδή εδώ. Εδώ. Α, κάτσε και κάτω μπορώ να πάω.
Damn it! It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
Είναι παγίδα.
After you.
Έλα, Έλα, ξέρω είναι παγίδα, το λέω από τώρα. Εγώ το λέω από τώρα, είναι παγίδα.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Ω μαλάκα. Ω να σου γα...
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
Μαλάκα, τι τον κάνανε.
Κοίτα τα μάτια του. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a
Α,
bullet
να
ahead.
τρίχιασα μαλάκα. Ω μαλάκα να τρίχιασα. Τι τον κάνα... Τι τον κάνανε μαλάκα.
Or a sudden jolt. There's some hemorrhaging.
Τι τον κάνα του καημένου μαλάκα. Ανατρίχιασα φουλ. Τι άλλο έχει πάνω του. Τα χέρια εκεί.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Μαλάκα ανατρίχιασα.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Ανατρίχιασα φουλ. Τι άλλο. Α, το κινητό.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Ανατρίχιασα φουλ.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Εγώ πάντως δεν θα μπαίνα εκεί μέσα.
Play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Εγώ στη θέση σου εγώ δεν θα μπαίνα μέσα.
One shoe melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Τι άλλο υπάρχει εδώ. Α, έχει αυτό.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Τι είναι αυτό.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
There are bleeds inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Μαλάκα.
Safes with electronic locks.
Oh.
Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Okay. Λοιπόν. Τι λέει. Okay. Οπ. Κάτι έχει πίσω. Εκεί. Τι είναι αυτό.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Okay.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Λοιπόν, θα ξεκινήσω από εδώ.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Okay, επόμενο. Αυτό.
Won't budge. It must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Okay, κατάλαβα. Μάλιστα. Όχι, δεν ταιριάζει αυτό. Μα αυτό...
Can't see how those monitors are connected to this safe.
Περίμενε. Αυτό ταιριάζει, ναι. Ωραία. Λοιπόν.
He chose the wrong one.
Ναι.
Cost him his fingers.
Ωραία. Μάλιστα. Ωραία. Αυτό τον κάναμε. Το πρώτο, λοιπόν. Τώρα. Αυτό... Δεν ξέρω, με αυτό ναι. Όχι. Όχι, όχι, όχι. Ω, ταιριάζει μάλλον.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out but couldn't.
Okay.
So he threw off his shoe.
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Okay. Ωραία, φίλε. Λοιπόν, ας και δούμε αυτό. Ωραία.
They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
Okay.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
He sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
Ωραία, τώρα πρέπει να συνδυάσω. Λοιπόν... Αυτό τώρα με ποιο? Αυτό το είχα κάνει, όχι.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
Ωραία.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Λοιπόν, τι έχει μείνει άλλο εδώ? Κάτσε, εδώ άμα έχω ξεχάσει τίποτα άλλο. Οπ, έχει και αυτό. More
monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Take a look at this.
Camera.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Okay.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance
Πάλι
your
αυτός.
A chance at getting out of this alive. We'll catch you. The agency...
Αυτό να θέλω να το σπάσω.
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
He had the agent bound when he beat him.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in. The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Εδώ. Ναι, εντάξει, έλα εδώ.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
Ωραία, λοιπόν, μετά... Από τι υποθέτω
From
ήρθε
where he
εδώ.
lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his
Ναι, εδώ
fingers,
που τα κόβουν τα δάχτυλα.
and there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst.
Έγινε αυτό.
The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Maybe you'd like to go in and solve it yourself.
No, go ahead. I wouldn't want to steal your thunder.
Δεν θα μπαίνα σε... Σου το είπα...
Heat's rising, Batman. Hurry the hell up already. Stop! Wrong way! That's what that agent did.
Try again. Oops.
It'll buy me more time.
Από την άλλη μεριά ήθελες.
Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right?
Ναι, έκανα τη μαλακία.
The last man who went in there is dead.
Don't worry, Joe. I'm not going to lose this game.
I'm not so sure. But if you say a thing, you usually do it.
Οπότε από την άλλη μεριά ήθελα. Ωραία. Λοιπόν.
He's rising, Batman.
Almost make out a message.
Hurry the hell up already.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Not that one.
Έλα ρε μαλάκα, αφού το κάνω. Ω μαλάκα, είναι πολύ δύσκολο. Είναι πολύ δύσκολο. Ναι, αλλά εντάξει.
What the hell?
Sorry γι' αυτό.
Congratulations!
Που είσαι εσύ μέσα τώρα και το κόσμο αυτό.
That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device.
Sorry Νεφέλη που το ακούσα αυτή συνέχεια.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Λοιπόν. Θα ξαναρχίσει τώρα. Λοιπόν, ας δούμε από αυτό. Δεν θα είναι κάτι. Ούτε εκεί. Έλα ρε μαλάκα! Δεν είναι ούτε εκεί.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device.
Έλα ρε μαλάκα, δεν είναι ούτε εκεί. Ωραία, θα κοιτάξω το άλλο.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Λοιπόν, πάμε. Θα ψάξω, ξέρω ποιο θα ψάξω τώρα. Έλα. Λοιπόν. Μη. Μαλάκα, πονώ και αυτό θα έχω από αυτήν τη μαλακία. Λοιπόν, αυτό. Έλα. Να το. Αγάμισου. Hasta diablo.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe, it'll be worth all this pain.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in?
Hasta diablo,
Looking
malaquía.
at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list
Τον απεχθάνε με αυτόν τον καριόλι.
Most won't even know what's coming.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is one thing you don't have.
Το μισό αυτό να ρε.
I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in
Πότε θα
cuffs.
το φάει αυτός το ξύλο, δεν
You
ξέρω.
must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
They're no friends of mine.
No, they're not. They'll smile to your face to get what they want. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. And I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you
Ετοιμάσου να
caused.
φας το ξύλο.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running
Αλλά
things in
πότε θα το
Gotham
φάει δεν
before
ξέρω.
you could walk. I just wanted to see where the man who doesn't compromise actually draws his lines. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move.
I would never give up an innocent life. Not even to save my own.
That's not what it looks like from here. Gordon doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost. Isn't it, Commissioner? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Μαλάκα θα τον βρω, μάτι Παναγία, θα τον βρω, θα τον σπάσω ξύλο μαλάκα.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
Και ο Gordon
I don't
πάλι
blame her.
κλασικά θα κάνει το
If they
τσιγάρο.
were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up.
Παιχνίδι, είμαστε
What Riddler said in
family
there about
friend
the
εδώ πέρα στο
agency,
YouTube.
smoke and mirrors, yes.
Μην δίνεις τσιγάρα
The
μπροστά
thing
σου
about Lucius Fox
live.
and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Riddler loves playing mind games, Jim. This was one of them. Don't fall for it.
You expect me to buy that? You've never lied to me before. I don't like it. I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands?
I already told you. It's a mind game to drive a wedge between us. Believe it or don't, Jim.
I just got this funny feeling. Well, I guess if it's your word against Riddler, there's only one option. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. I'm, sorry. I guess Riddler's getting in my head after all. Batman. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
Κέρδισε λέει κι άλλο τρόπαιο. Okay.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. It sounded like he believed you, that Lucius Fox's death has nothing to do with the Batman. Still, Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react.
Worrying about it won't help anything.
Neither will being cavalier. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God! You did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other.
With Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one could ever fill his shoes. But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, it's clear we're up against a new class of criminal. This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Ωραία λοιπόν. Ωραία.
He's hacked their cell phones. He can pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Okay.
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty.
You are a rock, Alfred. I'm always able to count on you, huh? Even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more. Lucius, we really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Όχι. Πέρα να συνδυώσω όλα αυτά τώρα.
Dwayne. Tiffany. Tiffany.
That's a match.
Dwayne. Batman?
No.
Όχι.
The two sounds have to be the same.
Enterprises. Tower. Bruce.
Σήκασε.
Dwayne.
Okay, συνεχίζει.
The Sable. Riddler. Bruce.
Κάτσε, ποιος είναι?
Enterprises.
Nope. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
Tower. Bruce.
Να το.
Bruce. 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 Bruce.
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating the launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work.
Okay.
It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second-in-command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
Εγώ λέω, πες να είναι ο Τζόκερ.
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand... Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Δύσκολη επιλογή. Μόρι ή Έλλη. Δύσκολη επιλογή. Δεν ξέρω. Εσύ που είσαι μέσα στο live, γράψε με ποιον να επιλέξω. Δεν ξέρω ούτε εγώ. Γράψε μου λίγο εσύ που είσαι μέσα στο live. Ποιον να διαλέξω, το Μόρι ή τον... πώς το λένε τον άλλο, Έλλη. Ναι, και τον Έλλη. Ποιον να διαλέξω. Δεν έχω ιδέα ποιον. Δεν ξέρω ποιον να πάρω. Να διαλέξω βασικά. Τον Έλλη ή τον Μόρι. Πες μου ποιον να διαλέξω. Γράψε κάτω στα σχόλια, στο chat. Οκ, τότε θα πάρω Μόρι.
I'll meet with Mori. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Δεν γαμιέται, θα πάρω Μόρι. Ωραία. Ωραία. Ο μαλάκα κάτι μου λέει ότι θα πάει πολύ ώρα αυτό το επεισόδιο. Θα φτάσει 2 ώρες, δεν πειράζει. Και μετά θα το σταματήσω, το κλείσω το live. Θα φτάσει 2 ώρες.
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it.
Λοιπόν, οκ. Αρχικά ας δούμε εκεί.
Gotta be careful here. They're following his every move. All this attention must be annoying to a man like Mori.
Okay.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter. Friends.
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
You sold the Riddler weapons that killed one of my oldest friends. Lucius's blood is on your hands.
That was never my intent. I'm sorry for your loss.
There's an easy way to make up for it.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
You have no idea how crazy I am.
It's in your eyes, Mr. Wayne. You're dangerous. I don't think the Riddler knows who he's up against. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father, back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend.
Maury, listen to me very carefully. I am more ruthless than my father ever was.
The pup has a savage bark, and from the looks of it, the teeth to match. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. She controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison.
I'm not here to negotiate, Maury. If you know where the Riddler is, you're going to tell me.
Be reasonable, Mr. Wayne. We're businessmen. I can't give you something for nothing. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance.
Done. Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me Riddler's location, and fast.
The Lady of Dublin.
Which is?
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
Good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
Ωραία, λοιπόν, μένει μενιού. Λοιπόν, θα το σταματήσω κάπου εδώ. Ωραία. Ήταν... Είναι... πολύ καλό παιχνίδι. Δηλαδή... Παίζει να έχω προχωρήσει πάρα πολύ. Σίγουρα θα το συνεχίσω αυτό. Θα συνεχίσω και αυτό και το Star Wars. Το Star Wars θα μου πάρει αιώνες για να το τερματίσω. Αυτό μπορεί να το τερματίσω, δεν ξέρω. Οπότε μου έχει μείνει το Star Wars για να τερματίσουμε, που έμεινα στο Part 4. Που το Part 4, ρε φίλε, σε αυτό το σημείο δεν προνοιόταν με τίποτα. Αν θα το περάσω κάποια στιγμή. Ναι, τέλος πάντων. Και δεύτερο, το Batman αυτό το παιχνίδι. Λοιπόν, λίγο θα πω λίγο σαν γρήγορα να τελειώνουμε για να κλείσω. Λοιπόν, αυτό το παιχνίδι ήταν γαμάτο. Είχα παίξει λίγο, αλλά το demo ήταν... Νομίζω το demo είχα παίξει. Ναι, το demo. Και δεν μ' άφησε και να δω και πάρα πολλά το παιχνίδι και τέτοια. Μόλις το κατέβασα σήμερα και το έκανα τώρα live και είδα αυτό, είπα από μέσα μου ότι θα το συνεχίσω. Και αυτά ήθελα να πω. Ένα like, sub, share, να το δουν και φίλοι σας, να το δείτε και μαζί τους, να σπάσετε πλάκα. Αν σας αρέσει παιχνίδι Batman, δεν ξέρω. Τέλος πάντων, αυτά ήθελα να πω. Και θα τα πούμε σε ένα live ή σε κανένα άλλο βίντεο. Bye.